Hi, I'm John Tate with High Impact Attachment Tape. I'm here today to show you a little bit of an installation video. And what we're first going to do is we're just going to go ahead and roll out our tape like this, top to bottom, get an edge with your finger, and just slice it. And what you want to do is you want to go over your frame. These frames here are basically not bad, they're almost new, so it's not like you need to use any alcohol or anything. Sometimes on dirtier frames or older frames, you want to use a little bit of some isopropyl alcohol and just go over your frame. But first, we're just going to start, just like I did, by running our tape on the window, cutting it to size, and then we want to pull back each side of the liner. I call it bat winging. And just pull it back to a V like that. What we want to do is we want to start with the frame side first. So we're going to peel it down about 3 to 4 inches just to get it started. Okay. Once you get it started, you want to take your white hard card and just go down about 3 to 4 inches at a time and go over it. And use your fingers also. Just go 3 to 4 inches at a time, just like this. Always keeping your card right in the middle where the die cut is. And just go all the way down the bottom. Okay, now since you've got your frame side done, go ahead and use your fingers and go over the gasket, go over the frame. Make sure she's lying down without any bubbles. Next step is you go ahead and you take your release liner on your glass side, go down about 3 inches, practically the same thing. And you want to make sure that your hard card is always sharp. If it isn't, go ahead and use your hard card sharpener. Run it once, run it twice, take your finger, feel it, nice and smooth. Okay, 3 to 4 inches, go over it. And go hard, go over it very hard and smooth. 3 to 4 inches at a time. It's just like riding a bike. Once you got it, you got it. Okay, that side is done. Let's go ahead and go over here on this side. Same procedure. Just take a roll of tape. Put her up on the top part, come on down, get your mark, cut it with your knife. Okay, take your paper towel, go over your frame. Okay, looking good. Okay, again, you just split your release liners on each side, and you always do your frame side first. Take your time, make sure you don't have any bubbles. Now if you do get a bubble, what you want to do is just go back over it, poke a hole in the middle of it, take your hard card and go up and then go down, and that'll push all the air out of that hole. And it'll minimize the size of your bubble. Okay, frame's on. Now, glass side, just about 3 to 4 inches, and just go very hard over your tape. Very simple. Just pull it down 3 to 4 inches at a time, top to bottom. All right. Our side's done. Let's go ahead and do our tops and bottoms. And again, I just put it on one edge, go over the other edge, mark it with my finger, slice it. Go ahead and do our top one, then we'll do our bottom one last. You always want to make sure that your security film has already been on the window for at least 1 day. 2 days would be better, but you can do it in 1 day, depending on the weather. Okay. Always go over with your fingers. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Okay, frame side is on. Okay, now pull the release sheet. Like I said, just go about 3 to 4 inches. Go over very, very hard. And take your time. You're not in any hurry. Alright. Perfect. Okay, let's do the bottom. Again, put it on your window, stick it, and just go over to your edge. Mark it, and slice it. Okay. Now your bottom frames are usually the frames that hold the most, how can I say, debris. So you always want to make sure your bottom one is really nice and clean. Go over your gasket, go over your frame. Okay. Again, peel it back, bat-wing it on both sides. You do your frame first. Pull your release liner about 3 to 4 inches. And go ahead and apply it. Okay, once you got it started, then you take your hard part and just keep it in the middle so you've got an even balance on your frame and your glass side. Go over it with your fingers, make sure everything's sitting down. You can use your fingernail and go right in the little gap area where the gasket meets the frame. You don't want any air channels. You want to make sure that this tape is flush and sitting down on the frame as well as the glass under security. Okay, we got the frame side done. Now again, release liner, pull it about 3 to 4 inches, hard card. Just take your time, pulling it 3 to 4 inches at a time. All right. Perfect. Looks good. You've got to seal all the way around all your edges. All right, no bubbles. Good job. And that's the way it is. Very simple. It's like riding a bike. Once you got it, you got it. And just like anything in life, the more you do of anything, the better you get. So that's really about it right there in a nutshell. Okay. All right.